Everyone, this is a video to show you how to access our ebooks. So if you log into Schoology, if you're a student, you're going to want to access the courses and look for the Jefferson Library course. If you're a teacher, you're going to want to go to groups and look for the Jefferson Library resources. I'm going to focus on students today, but the steps are virtually the same. So once you're in courses, click on the Jefferson Library for Students. Students will click on Materials. Teachers will click on Resources. Once in either Materials or Resources, you'll click on the Jefferson Library website. In the Jefferson Library website, on the top left-hand side, you'll see Menu. Click on that, and then our ebooks. We have two different databases of ebooks. This one video will focus on Follett. I will make another video for Mac. So you'll click on the Follett icon, and when you do so, you'll be prompted to put in your username and password, which will be the first part of your EPISD and your EPISD password. So once I click on that, it takes me into the Destiny Follett, and I'm going to want to log in. This is where you'll use the first part of your EPISD email and your EPISD password. And then you'll click Submit. I can scroll through the books by topics here or scrolling down. Unfortunately, all day today, the Destiny Follett has not had the covers of the books available, but usually they are. That doesn't mean the books are not available to you. It just means that they're working or updating their system. So in order to see the covers of the books, which is how a lot of people choose their books, just click on See All. You'll have more options on how to browse for books anyway that way. So here are the covers of the books available to you. But you can search books by availability, either by author, by subject, by genre. And by availability, you're going to want to make sure that the book is checked in, okay? And we have 336 books that are checked in, and we have 326 books that are unlimited reader books. That means many people can check them out at the same time. Okay, the way you know if it's an unlimited book is it will have an infinity symbol here and the triangle will be blue. If the book is checked out, if it's a single user book, it will be red and it'll have the word out in it. Another important aspect that you want to do when you have filters is you want to change the interest level, because I'm sure many of you do not want to read a third grade level book. So the interest level just wouldn't be there. So you want to go to 9th grade book and you want to select Done. So this will give you books that are more in your interest level. And then I like to search books by genre, and I really like psychological thrillers. So I'm going to scroll down until I find psychological thrillers. And we have 3 books available in that genre. So I'm going to focus on Paint Me a Monster. So I'm going to check out this book. Remember, this is an infinity book. That means a number of people can check it out at the same time. I'm going to check out that book, and it will be due back on the 26th. The system will automatically take it back. Okay? And I'm going to clear all my filters. And I'm going to go back to my hamburger, which is my account. And in this, it will have the number of books that I check out. Unfortunately, with Follett, Destiny Follett, you can only check out 1 book at a time. So if I'm not going to want to read this book or finish this book, I will need to return it. Okay? Right now, I'm going to open it. And when the book opens, I have a number of options. I've already started reading this book, so it automatically opened to where I last left off, even though I had returned the book. And it also kept my highlights, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But I want to go to the main cover of the book, and here it is. So this is where the book starts, okay? And this is the author's notes and the dedication page, and then you have the verso page, and then the book starts here. So how I got those highlights, I'm going to show you up here with our features. I can return the book by clicking here and return the book anytime I want to do it in a quick manner, okay? I can have the book read to me by clicking on this button.
Part 1, the first 10 years for year.
Okay, I can even change the reader. So let's just say I don't like Karen and her voice, and I want to go to Jorge because it sounds more like our culture. So I would click on that.
Partone the first 10 years 4 ya, rinnie y o hills draw mesometing pretti, berna size, and in bus paper.
And so you can change your options to whatever you like.
Part 1, the first 10 years for year.
Okay. I can also change how it looks. So if I don't want the book to be in a book layout, I can change it to a single page, or I can have the book layout. And I can make the font bigger, the letters bigger, by clicking on these. Right now it is set to this, so this is what this looks like. But I'm going to change it to a bigger font. I can also change the backgrounds. I particularly like the blue background, but you can change it to the gray, the sepia, or the black backgrounds of the book. So I'm going to change it back to my blue and close that. Now I'm going to bookmark this page by adding a bookmark. It took me to my previous bookmark. I want to go back to my first bookmark, okay? And if I want to highlight parts, I would click to highlight by clicking and dragging. Oops, hold on. Let me get my mouse to work for me. There I go. And I want to highlight it, and I want it to be in dark green because my previous highlight was in purple. And I stop it, okay? So if I want to go to look at my bookmarks, of course I would go there. These are my 2 bookmarks and my highlights. This is what I just highlighted. This is what I highlighted earlier when I had the book checked out to me before, okay? It will not show your notes or highlights to another person that checks out the book, but every time you check out the book, your highlights and your notes will be in there. So they will never go away. So if I want to add a note and I want to say, this needs to be my conclusion, if I'm using this for a research paper, I can put a little note to myself like, why did I highlight this? Oh yeah, I want to use that in my paper for the conclusion, and I save my note, and there it is. Let's just say I spelled conclusion wrong. I could go back and I can change it by clicking on the little pencil. It will edit it. And if I don't want this, I can easily throw it away, okay? And I close it. If I want to search for something like a person's name, I could click on Abraham. And it will take me to the parts of the book that have Abraham. Sorry. Abraham Lincoln. So I click on that and it takes me to that one, and I want to go, I guess that's the only place Abraham is in the book. Okay, and if I don't want to read the book anymore today, I would just close the book, okay, and then close out Destiny Follett or log out here. So let's just say I log out and I want to access my book again. I would log back in with my EPSD username and password. So say this is tomorrow. And I would go to the hamburger, and there are my checkouts. There's my book to check out. If I don't want to read it anymore and I want to get another book, I would simply click return here, and the book is gone. And I can go back and look for new books using the same format. See all, and then I'd like to go down to the interest level, change your interest level so that you're not looking for third grade books unless you're reading to a sibling, and then you can start searching for books in your reading interest level, and then you can either search by subject or genre. And I hope this helps, and I hope you have a fun time checking out our Follett ebooks. Thanks for joining us. Bye.